Welcome back to Informed Sources. More Tennessee troopers are patrolling the streets of Memphis tonight thanks to a boost in manpower from the state. Governor Bill Lee approved an increase of 40 state troopers in Shelby County. That surge began last Monday, and this coming week, an additional 15 to 20 troopers from around the state will be stationed in Memphis for the foreseeable future. The additional troopers will help with patrols in the area, freeing up Memphis police from those duties so they can tackle other crime-fighting jobs.
We've added additional troopers that would relieve some of the pressure on the Memphis Police Department to allow them to be more focused on fighting crime while our highway patrolmen are more focused on what's happening on the roads.
Since the THP added more patrols in Shelby County earlier this year, they tell us they've made more than 21,000 traffic stops in the area. That's a lot of traffic stops. Your reaction to the governor's announcement that he's bringing even more troopers, Pearl?
Well, I think that this is something that warrants careful consideration, but we are understaffed, and I am for fully staffing MPD, and so many citizens, however, look at it as a military move, and we just have to weigh that out. But I understand that their presence is needed because we are short-staffed.
When you say they look at it as a military move, can you expound on that?
THP is intimidating to a lot of people, and they're not clear on why they're here. They hear things in the news, but they're not clear on actually why they're here at this particular time. Of course, crime is high, and we do need support, and I'm clear on that, and so that justifies why they have been called. But there's still this perception in the community whereby it just seems to be a bit overwhelming or intimidating.
Your announcement that Governor Lee is not only has he put state troopers here, but he's adding even more.
I think there are many things that Governor Lee and Senator Brent Taylor, who called for this, and others in the GOP supermajority could do to support Memphis. This is one piece of the puzzle, but there are many laws that they have enacted over the last few years. Governor Lee signed permitless carry in a Beretta factory. We do not have an emergency risk protection order. We do not have for domestic violence victims, like what we saw in the mass shooting this past weekend. It is incumbent upon the person who is charged with domestic violence to turn over their weapon, and if so, they only have to turn over their one weapon. If a local police agency does a buyback, they are required by state law to put that back into commerce. They have to sell those guns back into the commerce stream. There are so many state laws that the governor and the majority in the State House could do that could directly affect crime. We know from C.J. Davis's statistics that 40% of our crime has been caused by guns stolen out of cars. It can be traced back. And so we need to work on that issue. I was glad to see in the special session that they expanded the free gun lock program that I started with the county. We have now seen a 13% reduction in guns stolen out of cars, and that will hopefully have a ripple effect on crime overall. But this is just one part of a big solution for crime, and there is much more as far as resources and actions the governor and the majority can take.
So are you afraid that we're turning over a local problem to the state?
I don't think so. I think that we need to work together. I mean, this issue is going to literally take all of us. It is going to take people in District 2 and District 3, across our county and across our state. And we have to actually look at solution-based, evidence-based things that we can all do together. And I hope the governor supports us in those too.
But it is a perception, as I mentioned, like a military move, that why is the state in our business? It seems as if every time we turn around, the state is in our business, and so that's how it's viewed by many of my constituents. Once again, the state is in our business.
So when it comes to public safety, real quickly, ladies, what would you like to see done on the council? We'll start with you, Councilmember-elect Walker.
I would like to increase the relationship, not increase the relationship, but improve the relationship between MPD and the community so we can benefit from community policing, because that is rooted in a positive relationship between the citizens and the police, a relationship that's been eroding since George Floyd and now here locally since Tyre Nichols. But I want to work to increase a better relationship between the citizens and MPD.
All right. Well, we thank you for joining us. We're out of time on that question, but we'll have some final thoughts when we come back. Stay with us.